And what's interesting also is I remember on our interview, you talked about how Sammy the Bull showed up to a funeral of a guy that he killed and got mad at the guy for getting killed,
Well,
for him killing him.
I thought it was funny. I mean, Sammy, this was Sammy. I think it was in the Patrick Bet-David Valuetainment. I think it was that interview when he said, he looked down at the casket and he said, "Why did you make me kill you?"
I mean, yeah, I brought it up and he said, yeah, that actually happened.
Yes.
I asked him who it was because I'm not going to get into that, but
Yeah.
he basically said that the way he justified it was everyone knows the rules coming into this. So if you do something, someone like Sammy is going to have to be sent to kill you. Like it's not a surprise as in terms of the repercussions of your actions. So he was mad that he had to do it because he knew the guy knew that it would be done to him. Michael Franzese in one of our interviews actually said that you killed a guy and you went to the funeral and blamed him for killing him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you say who that was, or was that part of your deal or no?
Well, it's in another story, but who it was is unimportant.
Okay.
I'll tell you
But
what,
you actually did
what
that.
it was. What it is that we have rules that we live by. So we know if we break the rules, like when I cooperated, I broke a rule.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame a guy to come and kill me. He was my friend. He's in the life. He's supposed to. Why should he die? I broke the rule. His job now is to kill me. So when I looked at the guy in the coffin, I told him, bro, look what you did. You know you would get killed. And you know more than likely it'll be me or Joe Blow who's pulling the trigger. This is what you did. Look at your kids. Look at your family. You did this.
A bit of a weird set of logic, but...
You know what, though? I agree with Sammy on that.
Yeah?
Because, look, you got to understand, we all know the rules. We're all supposed to play by the rules. And we also know this. Look, one of the horrors of that life is what? You make a mistake, your best friend walks you into a room. Why? Because you don't suspect anything with your best friend. He walks you into a room, you don't walk out again. That doesn't mean your best friend is happy that he did it, but he got an order, and you got to do it. So yeah, I understand Sammy could look and say, well, why'd you make me do this? I didn't want to do this. Maybe from the outside looking in, you say, this is crazy, it's warped. But I understand that, and I agree with Sammy on that, because you did things you didn't want to do. Look, I'm going to lay that. There's some guys in that life that obviously didn't care about committing violent acts. The DeMayos of the world, maybe Greg Scarpa. I don't know what was inside of them, but they didn't care. Yeah, give me the job. I want to do it. There's other guys that I got an order. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to do it. You kind of step outside of yourself because sometimes you don't want to do these things, but you have to. So there's two types of individuals in that life. And so I could see Sammy getting mad because I would feel the same way. What the heck happened? Why did you do this? You know it's against the rules. Look what you caused. So I get it.
Yeah, I mean, in that same interview, you said that, during your heyday, of course, that you would actually kill someone who went after your family. That you wouldn't want to put them in prison. You'd actually want to kill them.
If somebody went after my family,
Yeah.
I feel the same way today. I don't want anybody hurting my family. Now, look, I'm not going to cause anything, but I'll be darned. I'm going to defend them to my death, no doubt.
But would you actually go and risk your own freedom to take the law into your own hands in 2022 at 71 years old?
You know what, Vlad? I mean, I'm a Christian, and I believe in
Turn the other cheek.
Huh?
Turn the other cheek is one of your founding principles, right?
Yes, but I don't know that I can do that. I'm not saying I can't. But listen, my family is very dear to me, and if anybody was to threaten to hurt them or hurt them, I could possibly react maybe the way I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But, you draw the line at some place. But yes, I'm a Christian. Doesn't mean I'm not a sinner.
Right.
I do my best, to stay on track. But there are certain situations where, you just, I always say this. You can take the boy out of Brooklyn. You can't always take all of the Brooklyn out of the boy. In a lot of ways, we still are who we were. And those things don't go away. You control it now. You know it's the wrong thing to do. It's like I said this 100 times. I have no moral issue whatsoever with stealing tax money from the government. None. Morally, why? Because they're all thieves. I could do better with the money than they can. But I won't do it. I'm not going to break the law. I'm not going to jeopardize my family or my freedom. I won't do it because it's illegal. But morally, I don't have an issue with it.